Hi guys. Yeah, some things annoy me about modern football. I mean, let's just get into it. Firstly, such a society that whoever screams the loudest or makes the most noise or is the most fickle gets the most attention. Talking about these big social media accounts where people take their opinions for gospel. I mean, they say stupidness. If you gave all these people behind these accounts, if you gave them a football, they wouldn't know what to do. They've probably never played 11 aside. They probably have no clue that grassroots football and the professional game is no different. Obviously, the quality and the stature and them sort of things are different, but football's a very simple game. They've also got funny little terms for basic roles and use a lot of fancy little jargon and waffle to describe basic things. Things like centre mid roles, saying regista, polista, pizza, and all of that nonsense. Just making football more complicated than it has to be, and because people and sadly life goes like that. A lot of people are fickle in life. They follow these guys, take their opinions for gospel, because it's assumed that these guys know what they're talking about and spread fickleness. I mean, your opinion footballers. Another thing that annoys me is people's opinions are not gospel. Opinions can change. There's nothing wrong with being wrong. There's nothing wrong with changing your opinion. Danny Welbeck, I've always thought he's a decent team player and he'll never be anything but that. Through coming to Arsenal, I've seen he offers more than that. Lukaku, I've always rated him as a footballer. I did consider him a bit overrated. There's still an element of that, but I'm still taking him in my team. Yeah, it doesn't mean anything. I didn't know of Kingsley Coman before someone actually told me about him. I watched him. I didn't think he was anything good. Watched him a couple of times. I like him now. Same goes for Lacazette. There's nothing wrong with being wrong in life, people. There's nothing wrong. A lot of these managers that have made a killing out of football, that are household names in football, have made errors and been wrong. So what's stopping you, innocent fan, from being wrong? Like, just look at half of these people's signings. They don't come to success. I mean, you look at Ferguson, big idol of mine. Jones can be the most important and vital player at United's history or something like that. Didn't happen. Does that make Ferguson any less of a manager? No, it doesn't. Wenger saying silliness like Almunia's world class. Does that make him any less of a manager? No. Of course, there's going to be idiots. Of course, Wenger. What's going on with Arsenal is not what's in debate. There's going to be some idiots in the comments, but for the logical fans, see the point I'm making. Pep Guardiola has done a lot of silly stuff, signed a lot of players that have been dud. Does that make him any less of a manager? No, it does not, because you make mistakes. Football is human. These football managers are human. Half of the players that they sign, do you think they even rated these players the first time they saw them? No, they watched them again and again. They had scouts. In fact, unless the manager personally wants them, a lot of the time the manager's the last person to have seen a player. He's not, like, if you will, the final stamp of approval. So there's nothing wrong with being wrong. It's when hipsters that claim they know things say silliness. Seville's a decent. Let's take Seville for example. All these hipsters would have told you before 2017, Seville's the next big club. They're a big club. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. Bad results. Where are they? These know-it-alls told you that Seville were this and that. Where are they? Dortmund, no disrespect to Dortmund, like I have no disrespect to Seville. Where's all the hipsters that were saying they're this, they're that, and the other? Where are they? Football changes very quickly. A day is a long time in football. A week is a long time. So you imagine how long a year is in football. Your opinions don't last forever. Football changes. Messi and Ronaldo were not the best players in the world once upon a time. Difficult to imagine, I know, but they haven't always been the best in the world. Like, Casillas was a top goalkeeper, still to a degree. Is he top five goalkeepers in the world? No, he's not anymore. John Terry, one of the best centre backs to have played in the Prem and on form, is probably one of the best centre backs to have played the game in recent times. Is he top five centre backs in the world now? No, of course he's not. Football changes. These things happen. Of course, no one likes to be wrong, but you need to be humble and watch football to learn, watch football to analyze, see different viewpoints, see different alternative thinking to your own, critique your own thinking, because that's the only way you're going to understand football and have logical debates and not say stupid stuff. I mean, I know we all love a headline in the media, they get paid to talk silliness, but in times like this, it is vital to be logical and critical and actually think about what you're saying and check it makes sense. Like, yeah, like Deluded Laguna, I'm signing out. If you gave half these people football, wouldn't know what to do. Would not know what to do. Probably in the bottom set for PE, not because of behaviour, because of ability. Yeah, like you probably didn't want to play football unless they were with certain nerds and certain friends. Probably scared to express themselves around certain other footballing people. But yeah, like probably just couldn't even play football at all, just collecting mash attacks and then funny little stickers. And yeah, you get where I'm going with this, people. But for the people that are big enough to say when their opinions wrong or whatever, you get where I'm going with this. But not to waffle, the Laguna signing out. Follow me on all my socials. Subscribe for more content. I hope you liked it. Like it if you did. Dislike it if you didn't. Like if you disliked it and you really, I don't know why you're here though. Then, but yeah, don't see how anyone could dislike it. But yeah, the Laguna, I'm signing out, guys.